Hello, people. My name is Kali Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Abeka Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember. And in September to Remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakwenya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewani su adie. Na fe ya sansu adie ni abo. Na yebeko tour places biti se Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party nsu tietia. Na ya sansu party in the cloud. ATM ayen komani ye mekanchiro. Da be ya September to Remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na yebasu 24th September. Dikosi 29th September. Annie. Enti for any reservation. Anasen chirichirimu bia. Any fresa huma true 0243 514732. Ana plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Jimai TV, NFA, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye kikim.
If there is this Ghanaian musician who has every other thing that any musician is looking for, there is just one guy. Of course, his name is Charles Nyama Mensah, aka Shatta Wale, and he's got everything that a musician needs. In terms of talent, he's got it overdosed. That is why in one of his songs he said, "I'm overdosed with music." Maybe many people did not get it when he said that. He was talking about what was inborn in him. He was talking about what was planted in him. And if at this stage you have a doubt over Shatta Wale's talent, then I still don't know who you are. Then I still don't know which kind of person you are. If at this stage you doubt Shatta Wale's influence, because that is also one of the things that he controls. It is also one of his strengths in terms of influence and impact. If there is that guy who has gotten that particular thing in our industry, still turn around all over the world, everywhere you go to, and Charles Nyama Mensah has got it. He's got the numbers, no two ways about that. It is the reason why no matter what you say, some companies would want to spend thousands of dollars to get him on to sign their deals, because they know when they sign their deals, he is ready to make them some good money. He's ready to fetch them some good money. Today, I'll be talking about Shatta Wale, Charles Nyama Mensah, and what has been trending around him over the weekend. I'm trying to put everything together in one so we don't spend so much time on this. So for some time, we all know how he has distanced himself from the media for reasons best known to him. And maybe for some reasons that you can also even think about. Because we have seen that over the years, when it comes to Shatta Wale and the media, the more he opens up to them, the more they try to change the narrative about his story. The more he tries to, from what I see, even from behind, the more he tries to befriend them, the more they try to take advantage of his leniency, unfortunately. There were some people who, at every beck and call of the time they need Shatta Wale, when they call him, he will answer. I know some people like that. Call Shatta Wale at night, morning, afternoon, evening. There are some people, when they do, they will call him. In fact, during my days on radio, it was like that with him, same way. Any other person will call Shatta Wale, he wouldn't answer. But when I place a call and he sees the Sammy Flex number on the phone, even if he's on a woman, excuse my words. Even if he is, he will say, Madam, hold on for me. Let me just go do this particular conversation with Sammy Flex, and I'll be right back. And I always give him that maximum respect for that particular respect he also bestowed on me. And today, I'm not surprised we are where we are together in this business. So, for some time, he's given a gap between him and the media. And it's so obvious. And I see it happening all over. But he agreed to do this conversation with Feeling Daddy on Empire FM in Takrady. And after that interview, so many headlines, so many reports, so many stories have come out of that particular conversation. And I remember even before he agreed to do that interview, he made a post on his Facebook page where he said, at the moment, he decides, or better still, he chooses which media house or which media person he interacts with. And truly and really and truly, he did that to his own will. He agreed to speak with Feeling Daddy on phone, on his show, and as it stands now, when it comes to stories leading our industry, I can say that interview has taken advantage of all the stories in our industry. Everybody is writing, especially the blogs. The blogs are feeding on such stories. The people who are online reviewing these stories have also taken advantage of it and cashing out big time. Of course, what else would you be looking for when it is about Shatta Wale? The numbers are there, so you have to take it from there like that. Now, there are some points that I would want to pick out of that interview with Feeling Daddy, whilst I also throw some light on. Because I know that after the interview, the angles have been spread all over. That, everywhere you go. There are some people who have taken some angles of Shatta Wale, condemning Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, and all that. Meanwhile, beyond that, beyond the condemnation that they see from Shatta Wale to these people, beyond that, there are some interesting points in the interview that we can highlight. Now, let me take one of them. One is what he said about Burna Boy. And sometimes, I know there are so many people who still think that when we say Burna Boy had a stint with Shatta Wale here in Ghana, they still see it as a fluke. There are some people who think that when we say Burna Boy was with Shatta Wale for a good number of maybe months, they still think, oh, it's a hype machine we are pulling out. But for your information, Shatta Wale himself has confirmed that really and truly, Burna Boy stayed with him for 1.5 years here in Ghana. And out of that, I want to believe that if you live with someone, you learn a lot from that person. If you live with someone, you pick a lot from that person. So I'll not say one side only picked from the other. I can say the two of them, they learned some things together. And as it stands now, with their conversations around, with people saying this and that, Shatta Wale has confirmed this in this interview, that yes, he had that stint with Burna Boy. There are tweets out there where Burna Boy had tweeted that, yes, he loves Shatta Wale, where Burna Boy had tweeted that if there is one artist that he is really looking out to do stuff with, it is Shatta Wale, where Burna Boy was seen on Twitter bigging Shatta Wale up so many times. There are proofs. So I don't need to explain Taya, like Burna Boy himself has been saying. There are proofs, there are evidences out there for everybody to see. So I don't even need to explain Taya. These are obvious reasons that are out there. Now, in the interview, Shatta Wale himself mentioned it. And I want you to listen to that before we continue.
You understand me?
I think you always have a problem with some of the media personnel.
Yes, because Ghanaians don't see me like that. I go out, I drive out, I meet mothers, I meet fathers. They drop from their cars with their kids to take pictures with me. You understand me? No mother ever meets me and say, Shatta, you don't respect. You understand me? But when an Andy Dusty will sit on radio and will say anything anyhow because he feels that he has a microphone, I have microphones at home that I can name them. Andy Dusty, Abegu Santana. I get what I'm saying. Like, yeah. I don't disrespect people, but when people disrespect me, it gives me that mysterious look to come out and tell them that I am not that type of person that you can sit on my happiness, because I know how to create happiness around me.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to create happiness around you, then I'll show you how monsters also behave. And that's why I come hard like that. Sometimes my dad even calls me and tells me, oh, he heard, some people were saying blah, blah, and, the kind of words I use. I say, Daddy, those are the words that I can use for these people, because I don't know what else they want me to do for them to see that, no, this guy has grown into a better man that we have to rally behind and support. That is why the Nigerian artists are moving faster than us. Let me just tell you something. Davido came to Ghana. He drove right into my house to record with me. Burna Boy came to Ghana. I stayed with him for 1.5 years in Ghana. Don't the industry see that these are signs that no, this guy could have even taken us there first before these boys go.
Yeah.
But now see Burna Boy and Davido and the Wizkids and stuff like that. We can't even compare no single artist, including me, to them. Is that not a shame? It's a big thing. Just because we don't watch the growth of our artists, we don't watch what they are doing. We don't even inquire. The only thing we want to check around them is why be Bonnie and I has he insulted somebody? Is there a problem? When he went to this event, we had his friend now. Oh, you see a blog, maybe Sarkodie will perform for a Sarkodie force on stage. Is that the news that will bring us money? Is that business? That is not business. But let's project Sarkodie in a way. Let's project Stonebwoy in a way. Oh, Stonebwoy does this and this and this, and it looks good. Shatta Wale does this.
Of course, words from his own mouth, where he talked about his affiliation, his relationship with Burna Boy, and all those things. And to me, I still think that we need to respect where each one of them has got into in their career. We need to respect where each one of them has got into in their field, because there are some people you even start with, but you come back and they are no more there. There are some people you even start with, you come back and they are nowhere to be found, like they are missing in action. But take it or leave it. No matter where Shatta Wale has got into, no matter where Burna Boy has got into, they still have individual brands that are well respected in their various regions. They still have individual brands that are very, very impactful in their various geographical areas. And that is what I want everybody to know. That if you doubt it, this is the proof. This is the evidence. So no need to even explain tire. The evidence is right here. This was also captioned in the interview. But once again, you can't blame journalists and media people. At every point in time, it's about their interest. At every point in time, it's about where they want to push the narrative. At every point in time, it's about what they want you to know or what they want you to hear. And obviously, they push what they want you to hear. So consume that and let them be. Now, let's move on to another angle that also came up in the interview. One angle that came up in the interview was the fact that Shatta Wale had said in the interview that he would want to, moving forward, groom emerging artists, artists who have talent, artists who think that the industry might not be treating them well and that they would need guidance. And it is something that I'm so happy about, because in this world, like I keep saying, experience is so expensive. Money can't buy experience. The only thing that can get you experience is time. The only thing that can give you experience is you observing something. The only thing that can give you experience is you being part of something. And over the years, from his bandana days, 10 years hiatus, coming back as Shatta Wale to do whatever he's been doing even till now, man never fold. Till now, man never dip. Till now, man still jack up. If there is one guy to teach artists the way to go, there is only one guy, and that is Shatta Wale. Now, let me read some portions of the story to you. Then you get to know what I'm talking about. And thanks to Kwame Dazi for pushing this angle of the story, where he says Shatta Wale plans on grooming emerging artists. Now, the story reads, thus all artist Shatta Wale has disclosed his intentions to provide support for up-and-coming artists. He told Feeling Daddy in an interview on Takrady-based Empire FM that he is planning on helping budding artists to know the industry they are getting into, so they don't commit some of the errors made by the current musicians. Now, there's a quotation from Shatta himself. He says, gradually, I would just love to and would want to do music and take them through orientation of who an artist should be, because we didn't get an opportunity to go through some orientations. Like if we did, we would be singing some profane songs here and there, doing some diss tracks here and there, he said. He also talked about how a section of the media has sullied his brand over the years, indicating that he finds a way of spinning the negative talk about him into positive gains. I consistently leverage these opportunities to transform negativity into positivity for my personal gains, he said. Responding to comments by some media people that he does not deserve to have a diplomatic passport, contrary to a suggestion by former French ambassador Anne-Sophie Avi, he said the media personalities should lend their support and advocate for the cause with politicians rather than undermine specific artists in their discussions. And this is a quotation. Such negative attitude might not be taken seriously by politicians, hampering our overall effort, he told Feeling Daddy. Shatta Wale is one of the artists in Ghana who has always waxed opinionated on issues bordering on the arts and other national matters. While he has been hailed by a lot of his fans for his boldness in speaking his mind, others have also chastised him for his extremities. And this is a statement coming from Shatta Wale. Now, let me take some few minutes to explain what Shatta Wale has been talking about with this particular thing. Maybe you have not understood him. To get it right, Shatta Wale did not say he's coming to groom artists on his label. Shatta Wale did not say he's coming to put artists on his stage. Shatta Wale did not say he's coming to record artists. Shatta Wale did not say he's coming to sign artists. What Shatta Wale said was that in our industry, so many people lack direction as artists. What Shatta Wale is saying that in our industry, so many people don't know what they have to do, especially after attaining a certain height. So he wants to use his experience over the years to guide some people in this space. He wants to use his experience over the years to correct them that don't be scared to do this. Don't be scared to do that. Just do it. Because these are some of the things that he's tested. These are some of the things that he's tried. And to him, everything that he's tested and he's tried, that is what he's enjoying currently. That is what he's enjoying now. And to me, when I read the story and I saw it, I said, this is one angle that the industry, if they like, if they want, can push. But obviously, like I keep saying, they have their own interest when it comes to the angles that they have to push. They have their own purpose. They have their own achievements. So they have their own objectives, rather. So they would rather be pushing those objectives rather than pushing for Shatta Wale saying he wants to groom artists. In this world, that thing that you would always yearn for is experience. You see, as I sit here, if I meet any young person, and so many of them call me, people who want to be in the media space, that's why some of them I call them onto me, to be pundits, to be presenters, to be this and to that, just to lead them into it. And I'm so happy I've been doing this over the years. And it's not as if I'm stopping today or tomorrow. As much as I have the opportunity, as much as I have the resources, I have the space to do it, I'll surely do it for the next guy who needs it. Because it is not easy. Everybody needs support. Everybody needs a helping hand. So if you have it, just give it out. And that is what Shatta Wale intends to do moving forward. That when an artist wants an experience in the field, he's ready to help them. Don't do this. Don't do it like that. Do it like this. Say it like this. Next time, face it like this. Face it like that. This is more expensive than any other thing. I pray that attitude from these young guys, because when this story was discussed on Showbiz Daily, I still remember vividly something Nana Reagan said, where he said, oh, some of these guys would even come across like Shatta Wale is coming to tap into our hype because he might be down or something. No, he's not down, and I wonder what to put him down. If you think your artist is big, let's put him on the street against Shatta Wale. Let's see how they do it. I know what I'm talking about. I've tasted his hugeness. I've tasted how huge he is. When I move with him, I feel it. Like, I feel it. It is so big. Sometimes I ask myself, what is the magic? What is making it happen? You can just sit there and think about it. Nothing will come up. Maybe it is the grace of God on him. Maybe that is what God has also blessed him with. You can't be him. Just celebrate him. Just love his success. Just love his progress. Pray for him, because after all, the more he achieves, the more Mother Ghana also wins. The more he goes, the more Ghana also tags along. It will be better that way than to kill him. Let's protect him. He is. I remember we went to Brekum for one of our shows, and when I met the police commander there, and I told him, oh, Shatta Wale's manager, blah, 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 and we were talking. He said, that guy is a national asset. Everything we would have to do in this town to protect him, we will do it. That statement was so profound. I still remember it even today. He said, that guy is a national asset. Everything that we have to do in this district to protect him, we will do it. And on that day, that police commander, I still don't know his name, he was with us throughout the park, was part of the show till about 5 a.m. when the show closed. And he shook hands with me and said, God bless you. Thank you for giving Brekum entertainment. That is how we have to do it. No need to hate at each other. Let's show love among ourselves. When they go, Ghana goes. When they win, Ghana wins. When they fail, Ghana also fails. My name is Sammy Flex. This is the editorial, the weekend edition. And I say, as much as we want to say this, we will not be long with it. A word to the wise is enough. To those who have ears, let them listen. Those who don't want to listen, over to them. The trumpet will surely blow one day, and we know how to handle this. Thank you for watching. I'm out of here.